Hi guys, so I got a request from Casey Dynamite to make a video on how to take care of bunnies. So this video is divided into 3 sections. So let's start with the most important part, which is the diet. So the number one food in your bunny's life should definitely be hay, guys. It should be available at all times because it's really high in fiber, which they really need. Also make sure when you pick out hay in the store that it is dry and has lots of green in it. And also make sure that the hay is not moist, since it could have molds in it, which is very dangerous for your bunny. And I buy Pinky's hay in Maxi Zoo, and I just open the top part of the plastic and then cut holes in it so it can have oxygen. Also make sure to store it away from the sunlight. Also make sure there is no dust in it or just a tiny bit, since it could cause respiratory issues. So some safe types of hay that your bunny can have are Timothy hay, orchard grass hay, Bermuda grass hay, oat hay, and then some more. And also make sure not to give alfalfa hay to adult bunnies, only to baby bunnies. So Pinky gets Timothy, orchard grass, and oat hay. For veggies and herbs, people usually say that bunnies need 1.5 cups of veggies a day, but that's too much for Pinky, so it really depends on your bunny on how sensitive they are. Pinky's a dwarf bunny, so he only gets 2 to 3 medium-sized lettuce and then some herbs. And a few things to remember, guys, about veggies and herbs is to not to give too much of it to them, because it could cause diarrhea. And also make sure not to give too much high calcium content greens such as kale, carrot tops, radish tops, arugula, spinach, broccoli, and then some more. And also make sure when you're introducing new foods to do it slowly, and if they change behavior, definitely stop giving it to them because they could be sensitive to it. So some safe greens are Romaine lettuce and other types of lettuce, fennel, parsley, basil, sage, dill, oregano, dandelion leaves, rosemary, thyme, coriander, lemon balm, and then some more. Moving on to fruits and treats. You can give your bunny treats 1 to 2 times a week, but only give a tiny bit, guys, because it's high in sugar. Some safe treats are raspberry, blueberry, strawberry, apple, papaya, pear, peach, pineapple, banana, mango, carrots. And bananas also, guys, treats diarrhea. And then pineapple and papaya treats constipation because it has enzymes that breaks down undigested food and fur balls in your bunny's tummy. So for sticks and wood, guys, they are really important to give to your bunny to keep their teeth trimmed. Pinky gets willow sticks, and it's the only kind Pinky can have. Other types of sticks gives him constipation. Some safe kinds of wood are willow, maple, apple, pear, and ash, and some more as well. Moving on to pellets. Usually people say you can give 1/2 cup of pellets a day per bunny, but that's too much for Pinky because he becomes sick when he eats too much pellets. So I only give him 2 tiny pieces every Sunday. Make sure to check the nutritional value. It should have 18% fiber, 12% protein, less than 3% fat, 0.5 to 0.8% calcium. And also, if your bunny is a dwarf, make sure to buy pellets that are designed for dwarfs. And also make sure that it is free of any artificial additives and preservatives. And then of course, guys, remember water should be available all day long, and it should be clean and free of dust and hay. I suggest you guys to use water bowls and not water bottles, as those are really bad for their teeth. So let's move on to the second section, which is housing. Pinky has 2 floor cage, but he only stays on the bottom part, and it's from Maxi Zoo. When you pick out the cage, make sure your bunny can stand in it, lay down, walk, run a bit, stretch, and also make sure there's space for litter bags, hay racks, and water bowl, of course. But Pinky's only inside when we are at work or sleeping, so he's mostly free roaming in our room. And also make sure that the cage is lined with fleece, as they should not walk on hard surfaces as it could cause sore hulks. And you can also let your bunny free roam around the house, but make sure it is bunny proof and that you block the doors and stairs with bunny barriers. And also I line the outside of Pinky's cage with a yoga mat so it's really soft. So if you're going to let your bunny free roam, make sure they can walk on something soft. And also for outside hutches, I don't think those are really safe because birds could go and scare them. If you really want to put them outside, you could do it, but make sure to watch them 24/7 and that there's no rain or snow and not too much sunlight as well. So moving on to the last section, which is supplies you will need for your bunny. And those are nail trimmers, cornstarch, bunny comb, litter box, which needs to be big enough for them to turn around in, toys as hay balls, tunnels, vinegar and water solution, hay racks, dustpan, fleece, mats. Then of course carriers, you will definitely need that, and make sure it's big enough for your bunny to stand up in, lie down, stretch, turn around in a bit, and that it also has a lot of ventilation. So basically that is it, guys. I really hope this helped all of you new bunny mom and dads out there. And if you guys have any bunny related questions, definitely leave those down below and I will answer those. So thank you so much guys for watching, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Love you. Bye. Hi everyone! So I was requested by Alyssa to make a video showing a bit different than usual. I'm not that upbeat today.